Hey, what's up? This is LYNX, and this is a special interview because I've just released my first EP, mini album. So today we're gonna cover that. I'm gonna ask myself questions, as usual, and then I'll answer them. Let's start. The purpose of this project was to create a summary of everything I've done this year. Freestyles, diss tracks, patriotic songs, and to showcase everything that I've learned. And I'd say I did a pretty good job at that, right? So basically, Țuică is a traditional Romanian drink, a very strong alcoholic drink. And a while ago, I got an idea asking myself, what would rap sound like after drinking Țuică? And I decided to expand that idea into an album, and this is how it came out. Since the second song on this EP is called The Goat, I also decided to create the artwork of the album using an image of a goat that I had in my gallery. And I got even more creative with that because I gave that goat a name. I called him Surcel, and I sort of included him as a character in all songs on this album. It was a pretty fun idea. Since we're just talking about that, my favorite song is definitely The Goat because, it's just my style. Like, it's also a diss track, and I would say that it's one of my best songs, not only on this EP. Other than that, it varies. For example, its lead single, Rappin on Țuică, I feel like was the most versatile. It includes manele, música populară, even mumble rap, and the last track, On Stage Forever, has the best beat in my opinion. So yeah, it depends. This is a difficult question because I love all songs on this album, but if I had to pick one I like the least, then maybe the third song, Țuică Freestyle, because since it's a freestyle, it was the hardest to record, and it's also the shortest. But don't get me wrong, I love that too. I like freestyling, but it's just if I had to choose only one. Well, all songs on this album contain somewhat questionable lyrics because that's just how I write lyrics. Still, if I had to pick one, the fourth track, Țara Mea, is basically a nationalist anthem dedicated to Romania. And since I know that a lot of the people who follow me are not Romanian, it may be easy to misinterpret some lyrics. Well, in comparison to my other songs, definitely a 10 out of 10. Like, this is the best project I made so far, and I'm really proud of it. But in comparison to other rap EPs, well, given the fact that it was made and produced and recorded literally in my living room, I would say maybe a 6 if I'm being generous, 7. I actually want to make an announcement here because from now on I will not be releasing any more single songs, at least not as often as before. Instead, what I'll do is I'll just release an album or EP every once in a while, and the next album I'll try to release it this autumn, so this fall. I don't know exactly when, but let's say in a few months, so you don't have that long to wait. Even if you don't have that much success, and even if not all people like what you do, if you do something that is original and that you like, you will make something that you are proud of, and you will be happy. Peace.